So Golden State will get the first possession. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. All out there with Rozier. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot.
This is why Klay Thompson is one of the best shooters in the league.
And I hope kids out there are watching the textbook form on Thompson's jumper.
So many things that you can check the boxes on in terms of the fundamentals of a great shooter. It starts at the base. It's great footwork. You square up. You got a quick release. And you got to follow through. It really is something to watch.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Borrego and I got a chance to talk for a bit, and he talked to his players about not letting Draymond Green get into their heads. Coach told them, no matter what Draymond pulls, don't fall into his trap. We need to stay mentally strong and focused. That means he wants his players to walk away and not try to match him taunt for taunt. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Curry. After the basket by Charlotte, buries the long-range jumper.
A catch-and-shoot opportunity for Steph. It's just effortless.
And it's Ball penetrating. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Kicks it to Green. Thompson surveying the floor. From outside the arc, the Hornets pull it in. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Ball with it. Hayward outside. Passes to Washington. It's blocked. Rozier for 3. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. And Thompson gets it to go.
Klay showing a little bit of speed in the open floor there as he gets up the lane in transition.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
It's his first trip to the line.
And what you love about Hayward, the all-around ability. Scores, facilitates rebounds, and does so with consistency.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Miles Bridges. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Rozier. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. Here's Poole. Fires the 3. Drills the 3-pointer.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 7. Kept alive. Zeller misses from close range.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Count that one.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Hornets, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Devontae Graham is out there with Monk, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Hornets trail by 9.
And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action, we'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes, 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training staff.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Golden State. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's a foul called on Damian Lee. That is his first foul of the game.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in for Cody Zeller. Miles Bridges comes in for McDaniels. Rozier, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And Ball subbed in for Devontae Graham.
And sometimes Steph has to challenge himself, and throughout the course of a game, sometimes it's with difficult shots like that, a passing grade, if you will.
Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Curry outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. And it's Green missing. Hornets trail by 15. Fast break now for Charlotte. Washington with it. Heisman picks him up. Count the basket.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Curry's shot is off.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Washington. The Warriors pull it in.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And Green gets it to go.
A tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Here's Rozier. Can't hit from 12. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after it. Every possession, we're going hard.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
So far, it's been all about Steph. The way he plays the game is so unique and so unpredictable. We'll see if the defense can do a better job of containing him here in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Charlotte.
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiseman's out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiggins in at the three. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's Ball in the corner. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Ball's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Charlotte. Curry against Bridges, launches it, and Steph Curry gets the three. And the Warriors lead by 16. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for P.J. Washington. McDaniels comes in for Bridges. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Ogier. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Ball. Now, here's Monk. Tight defense on him. Back to Graham. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Charlotte no good that time either. Warriors leading by 19.
And last year, just a tough one for Looney. Just couldn't find a way to stay on the court.
Grabbing that jersey for just 20 games last year, and every time he seemed to recover from one nagging injury, another one would pop up, and Looney very frustrated with how last year went, and so were his teammates.
And the first one drops.
And we know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Hayward. Back to Graham. Charlotte moving the ball around. Drains the three-pointer. Monk's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about the quickness of that release by Monk, an experienced catch-and-shoot player who feels comfortable firing from deep.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, D.A. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Pass to Looney. Thompson for 3. Graham with the rebound. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
The Hornets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw drops for Monk. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. What a play! simply drains it in at the buzzer.
The defense has to be besides themselves there. Terrific shot to close out the quarter by him.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's raised his three-point total to 6 now. That adds up to a lot of points from beyond the arc. We'll get right back to the action when we return. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platform.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Terry Rozier is out there with ball, and it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's Ball with the 3, nailed from three-point land. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And the Hornets call time here. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. Wiggins against Bridges. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
Curry gets the bucket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Hayward the bounce back.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Timeout. And really exemplifies who Hayward is. A team player, someone who enjoys spotting his open teammate.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 18. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. And some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Eric Pascal comes in for Draymond Green. And Lee's subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Curry outside, sinks the triple. Curry's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Bazemore. And there's the pass to Biyombo. Martin wide open. He fires. Second shot opportunity. And scoring with the play inside is McDaniel.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here's Curry with the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Curry. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lee with the steal. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got 43 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Wanamaker. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, now your father Dell says at times you can be too unselfish. What do you make of that?
He's been saying that since high school. Obviously, Pops has a big belief in what I can do on the floor. Sometimes you got to, take shots that you can make, and just make the smart, simple play instead of trying to do it too much. And been a constant message in the Curry household.
Sounds like you were listening. Thanks a lot, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.